Right guys, this is HSC McEwen here, and today I'm going to be discussing Mesut Ozil and whether his transfer to Arsenal was a hit or miss, and how I think it's going to go for him in the future. So, as we all know, Mesut Ozil joined Arsenal last summer for Arsenal's record transfer fee of £42.5 million. And in all fairness to him, he did have quite a decent first season adapting to life in the Barclays Premier League. However, he did come under some really heavy criticism from pundits and from especially the Arsenal fans. However, I feel this criticism was really unfair, as looking at statistics, he managed to get 11 assists and score 7 goals, which I'm sure, although it might not sound amazing, but that's still pretty good for a first season, and considering how much abuse he got and things like that, it's not exactly bad, is it? Another point that I'd like to bring up is the fact that last season Mesut Ozil in the Premier League alone contributed to 14 goals. This was, I believe, 5 goals and 9 assists. But when you compare that to Oscar of Chelsea, who only got 12 goals combined, and he didn't really receive any hate or nowhere near as much, maybe, as Mesut Ozil. This then brings about the question, why was Mesut Ozil criticised so much when he did do better than players like Oscar, who seemed to get along nicely, when Ozil even had about 4 months out injured? This again leads to the fact that this criticism was definitely unfair. Also, now let's remember the euphoria around the Ozil signing. Many people, including all of the Arsenal players, were really excited to see Mesut Ozil join Arsenal, and you could see this with the players as they all improved their game, especially like the likes of Ramsey and Wilshere. And this signing somehow seemed to give Arsenal the title charge they were looking for, when most people were predicting maybe a fourth or even not even reaching the Champions League places last season. Finally, my verdict. Honestly, I think as an Arsenal fan, it can be really frustrating to watch Mesut Ozil play, especially in the big games when he seems to not really get involved or really get dispossessed so easily by the other team's players. However, I feel all the criticism that is directed towards Ozil is mainly just because of the massive standards that he set previously and that he sort of has to live up to, and that's why many fans do criticise him, as they expect so much. And although £42 million is a lot of money, you're not buying Messi or Ronaldo, so he's not going to necessarily guarantee a 10 out of 10 performance every game. But I'm sure he'll come through and he will be able to put on performance after performance and entertain the Arsenal fans. But I feel Arsenal's team is still maybe 2 more signings of the same calibre away from league title charges every season and not phasing away at maybe February or March time. Anyway, that's all from me today, and I'll see you guys next time.